Pelosi left, or the New York Times left, because the New York Times does not care what the founders want.
Oh, really? Really? Dennis Prager. This is what drives me crazy. One major thing about conservative talk radio is that Dennis Prager just went on a tirade about how Nancy Pelosi is advocating for Obamacare, but she prefaced her remarks by saying, this is not a partisan position. So he gets angry because he says Democrats frame their arguments. If you're not for my position, then you're doing it for the party, for the Republican Party. So he's basically ripping on her for making everything partisan. And then he goes on to say, this is what the liberal left does. This is what the Democrats do. This is the left. And I'm like, aren't you just doing what you're accusing her of doing? You're breaking people into camps. Look, if you want to argue against Obamacare, don't argue against it because Pelosi advocates for it. And it doesn't even matter if she says it's not partisan to advocate for it. Unless you're against it, then you're a partisan. Who cares, Prager? Who cares? The point is, Obamacare is unconstitutional and you're using the force of government to make other people pay for your insurance benefits. I don't care if it's Romney Care, Obamacare. I don't care if it's prefaced in a nonpartisan way. The fact is, there's nothing in the General Welfare Clause that is anything to do with providing health care for people from the federal government. And your fact that you're ripping on her, Dennis Prager, for putting it in a partisan light, you're doing the same thing. And this is what drives me crazy about conservative talk radio. Conservabots, they repeat the same left-right mantra that the left so-called does. There's truth. There's true principles. There's constitutionalism. There's a proper role for government. And that's it. And statism is the other side. Tyranny. I mean, that's communism, socialism. That's it. Liberty and freedom and personal responsibility, or statism. This left-right crap has to go. It just has to go. Dennis Prager, you're doing the exact same thing that you're accusing Democrats of doing. Good job.